Does it hold up? Or is it merely going to be a flash in a pan? It happens sometimes. I think we've got an extra one, right? 196. Part 1 General Provisions. Article 1 The task of Soviet land legislation. The tasks of Soviet land legislation are the regulation of land regulations for the purposes of ensuring the rational use of land, the creation of conditions for the enhancement of their effectiveness, the protection of the rights of socialist organizations and citizens, and also the strengthening of legality in the area of land relations. Article 2 Land legislation of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics and of the Union Republics. Land relations in the USSR shall be regulated by the present fundamental principles and by other acts of USSR land legislation, by the land codes, and other acts of land legislation of the Union Republics. Mining, forest, and water relations shall be regulated by special legislation of the USSR and the Union Republics. Wasn't there recently a bust in a former republic concerning illegal contract speculating with regards to the forest lands of the Republic? Yes, there was. You know, if you had actually attended to the original claim of threat of death, or even the second one, somewhere down the road, regarding threat of physical violence that forced somebody for a second time onto the streets and to be homeless, you would have had a very, very different claim when it came to the rights of disabled persons, especially in regards to their intellectual property. You really would have. You see, Cruz used to be a jack lawyer at Guantanamo. And today is the day. Today, the date, is the deadline that man was supposed to have a decision about what was to happen with him. He's not supposed to be in a prison in a third-party country as part of some sort of pass-through, is he? And these are part of the considerations, right? And I have an outstanding land claim. And so, as far as I understand, there's already been a declaration concerning a number of ranches that as of the beginning of 2020 would already have been paid for and would have been available so that people that had need or had a just entitlement could have already been taken care of. And there was recently an announcement to that effect. Unfortunately, yesterday, in what now appears to have been the 26th day following a contract that should never have happened, there was a notice in the Federal Register regarding, what does it have to do with ranchers? What does it have to do with flood insurance? I see. We'll continue this tomorrow. By the way, I still have my security document, right? So far as I know, there has been no contestation of its validity, its legitimacy, or its claim. And this is in a series of actions that go all the way back to the end of calendar year 2018, when I submitted my letter to the Supreme Court of Texas, when it is yet to be repudiated, and if I'm not mistaken, the time frame for which to do so anyhow has passed.